hunting red throat emperor today. This is perfect red throat country. All of these isolated coral clusters possibly could have a red throat behind or even in front of it because they camouflage themselves. Now, it's a bit unfair in this instance because I'm colourblind and their camouflage doesn't really work on me. So colourblind doesn't mean I don't see colours, it just means I see the colours differently. I have had times when I've gone out with my mates and they can't see any fish and I can see plenty. Oh well, just a bit lucky I guess. Now I can see two red throat right here. Now I want to use every possible advantage I can from the surroundings. Now I'm out in the open, so it's a bit difficult, but I notice there's all these rabbit fish swimming around. Now that's to my advantage because there's safety in numbers according to the red throat's mind. So he's going to think, oh, I'm okay, there's all these other fish around. So I'm looking for the best time to shoot. And look what happens. This rabbit fish swims right up in front of the red throat. It gives me another half metre. And just when I see his eye again, whammo. Bit unfair, but they're a very crafty fish and sometimes you've got to take every advantage just to get near them. Lesson 101 in spearfishing. The lovely Fedra here.
I'm gonna try to spear.
I'm gonna go spearfishing, I'm gonna go spearfishing, I'm gonna go spearfishing. Oh, that's me. That's me, I was saying that. Fedra went, I want to go spearfishing. And I went, okay, we'll go spearfishing. What you got to do, important thing is you don't aim this at anyone. Oops, come on.
Okay.
If there's people around, just keep the gun pointed down when you're swimming.
Okay.
And when you're swimming that way, make sure there's no one that way. Okay? I'm just going to do that just to annoy you. So what are you going to do? Throw that over. That's it. Like that.
Yeah, not.
Yeah, so it's upside down. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, okay.
Now see how these things are facing up?
Yeah.
So you want that, that's good. You want that facing up, that's good. And,
Okay.
and then you do that. And then you simply load it.
I'm gonna try, okay.
No, you got to do it in the water. You don't have it loaded gun out of the water, ever.
Okay.
Ever. Especially even trying to load it because it'll go sideways and poor Stefania will get a new facelift.
Okay.
Or a new haircut.
But you think that I think that this will be hard to do that inside the water.
Yeah, what we'll do, we're going to grab one of your thongs and put a thong in there.
Ah, yeah.
Otherwise it'll hurt your leg.
Okay. Because I'm gonna...
Yeah, because it'll sit, okay? And we're going to get a weight belt for you.
Well, that's about my teaching style. The absolute bare minimum. She knows how to load the gun, she's aware of the fish to shoot, and now I'll send her on her way. But as soon as that gun's loaded, I'm getting the hell out of there. I'm going to go hide behind a bommie. Now, I actually think she's looking for me. Maybe she's thinking of getting me back for all the silly comments I've made. You know, episode 14, 17, 21, 28, 35 in the first part, episode 35 in the second part. Oh, she's found me. Alright, she's got a few questions. I answer them, and then I send her on her way. I'd like to say that Fedra has got a great pair of lungs. Now, when a guy says that to another guy, that usually only means one thing. But in this case, I actually mean it. She really does have a great pair of lungs. She's got a beautiful broad back, and her lung capacity must be huge. Because look at this. She just can't stay down. Now, that's not her fault. That's my fault. I just didn't give her enough weight. She tries again. But she's finning too much, and when you fin too much, that scares the fish. And she's just floating to the surface. So, look, there's no doubt about it. She's a natural. She's a natural at a lot of things. She would make an excellent spearfisher woman. If she had a better teacher and better gear, she'd be great. Unfortunately, all my gear is more than 20 years old, and it's all old school. But that's the way I like it. I know you're going to think I'm crazy, but towards the end of all our reef trips, I tend to do silly stuff like this. Now, there's a red throat near that second clump of coral. So what I try to do is I try to get as close as possible to all the large red throat emperor, all the large spangles, all the large coral trouts. Get as close as I can. So I'll throw a bit more sand up, see if I can bring in this red throat. Oh, he's coming round. Getting closer. Could have shot it. And then scare the hell out of them. Yep, that's right. I spent hours and hours in the last couple of days scaring the hell out of all the large emperors and all the large trout. Now, there is method to my madness. I just don't want these beautiful fish to get too comfortable with spearfisher people in the water. Because quite frankly, if they do, they'll just get annihilated, and I just don't want that to happen. So I scare them as much as I can. Here we go, here's another one. Could have shot him. There we go. And hopefully they'll live another day, a month, or live long and fruitful lives.